PPAS in enforcement of regulations on street vending. Work advances on Amansi Fite Oka New Government House Aroma Road project. Federal government launches ecosystem to accelerate economic development. Around the foreign in Howdy Group claims the responsibility for new missile attack on British oil tanker. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Welcome to the news this morning. My name is Chidimma Oranwa. The Anambra State government is described as untrue allegations by the news vendors within the Oka Capital Territory regarding the enforcement of regulations related to street vending. The release signed by the press secretary to the governor, Mr. Christian Aburime, noted that while the government understands the vital role the media plays in a healthy democracy and appreciates the contributions of news vendors, it cannot allow any act of violations of public order on the pretext of street vending. We have details of this report from our studio.
The release maintained that the Oka Capital Territory Development Authority, like any other capital city, has its master plan for proper development, and it is the government's primary responsibility to ensure public safety and order for all residents and visitors within the city. According to him, unregulated street vending, particularly on major roads, has become a public nuisance whereby vendors occupying roadways not only deface the environment but also impede the free flow of traffic, causing delays and frustration for commuters. Mr. Burime said that the Oka Capital Territory Development Authority (ACTDA) has undertaken the efforts to address the problem by restricting the activities of news vendors to designated areas. Yet, the news vendors kept disregarding the regulations and plying their trade on roadways, selling not only newspapers, but also dealing in point-of-sale business, snacks and soft drinks. The press secretary regretted that when they were raided to keep their wares off the roads, they resorted to blackmail, insinuating that the raids were targeting newspapers that are critical of Governor Chukwuma Soludo and his policies. Mr. Burime stressed that it is important to clarify that ACTDA regulations are not targeted at suppressing media freedom or unfairly impacting vendors' livelihood. Rather, they aimed at ensuring public safety and the continuation of legitimate economic activity in the right manner. He further made it clear that the Anambra State government remains committed to open dialogue and constructive engagement with all stakeholders, including news vendors, for a better Anambra State that will benefit all stakeholders.
The Anambra State government has announced that the 2024 Nigerian Air Force Direct Short Service Commission enlistment exercise into the Nigerian Air Force has commenced. The information is contained in the statement issued by Air Vice Marshal A.H. Bakari on behalf of the Chief of Air Staff. In a release signed by the Anambra State Commissioner for Information, Sir Paul Mosa said that application forms and other details can be obtained online at www.nafrecruitment.airforce.mil.ng from now till March 11th, 2024, when the portal will close, and urged interested applicants to apply. 4 bills scaled the first readings at the Anambra State House of Assembly during plenary in Oka. House of Assembly correspondent Emmanuel Chiwata reports.
Bills include a bill for a law to provide the prohibition of touting and related activities in all sectors in Anambra State, a bill for a law to establish the Health Facility Monitoring and Accreditation Agency 2024, a bill for a law to establish Anambra State Public Complaints, Financial Crimes and Anti-Corruption 2024, and a bill for a law to provide administration of urban development and regeneration, physical planning control in Anambra State and for connected purposes. The bills were presented by the majority leader and member representing Ekusigo constituency, Mr. Ikenna Ofodeme.
A bill for a law to provide for administration of urban development and regeneration, fiscal planning and building control in Anambra State and for connected purposes. This bill is sponsored by myself, and this bill is ready for presentation and to come for first reading. On that note, Mr. Speaker, I rise to move a motion for presentation of the first reading of this bill, Anambra State Planning and Development Bill 2024. I so move, Mr.
Speaker of the House, Right Honorable Somtochukwu Udeze, read out the bills for the first time while the lawmakers supported them through a voice vote.
The Anambra State House of Assembly urges Mr. Governor Paul Charles Chukwuma Soludo, CFR, to direct the Special Advisor on Trade and Market and the Managing Director, Awka Capital Development Authority, to commence the construction of affordable local mini markets within Awka Metropolis to control the menace of street trading and associated effects on state capital. Those in support for the first reading of this bill say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
From the State House of Assembly, Emmanuel Shibata for ABS News.
Is ongoing on Amansi Ifitoka New Government House, Aroma Road. Works correspondent Ngozi Obileri monitored pace of work on the road and report that a man of the GELD Construction Company handling the project were seen in their numbers at various levels of work discharging their duties. Her report is taken from the studio.
Observed that stone base has been laid from Amansi axis to near Nnamdi Azikiwe University School Gate, Ifitoka. It was also observed that earthwork and drainage construction are ongoing from the new government house axis to Ifitoka towards Imo-Awka River, where the first phase of the project will terminate. ABS also gathered that the road will link Step bus stop from Amenyi-Awka axis to Ifitoka with a bridge, while the road will stretch from the new government house to Elex-Ekweme Junction, Aroma, by the Enugu-Onitsha Express Road. Speaking to the ABS at the site, the public relations officer of the firm handling the project, Mr. Emmanuel Ona, said that the road is over 9 kilometers and has a duration of 18 months. Mr. Ona appreciated Governor Chukwuma Soludo for giving them another opportunity to serve in Anambra in that capacity.
So far so good. You can see we have done a lot of job. The progress of the job is on the high side, and the government, they have been trying, and the community, we have been trying ourselves to make sure that everything is going well. You can see we have almost done with the drainages, all the concrete work, and you can see we are cutting already the road. So in no distant time you see a better result.
Meanwhile, asphalting has been completed on the over 26 kilometers Amansi, Ebenebe, Ubenu, Ubenobe Family Road with road markings and signs, making the road a beautiful sight to behold. From New Government House axis of Amansi, Ifitoka New Government House, Aroma Road, I am Ngozi Obileri for ABS News.
Members of Concerned Shop Owners Association and the Anambra State Market Amalgamated Traders Association, ASMATA Oyago branch, and other traders recently rolled out their drums to appreciate the giant strides of the Transition Committee Chairman of Njikoka Local Government Area, Chief Clements Agui, for the reconstruction and upgrading of Oyago Market with modern facilities including electricity, firefighting equipment, pipe bomb water and toilet, among others. We have details from our studio.
The association described the hideous state of the market as a slum and recalled how they appealed to the successive administrations in the local government area to come to their rescue by reconstructing the market, but to no avail, until the present Transition Committee Chairman of Njikoka local government area, Chief Agui, who they described as God sent, came on board. The developer, Chief John Eder, who maintained that the market reconstruction and upgrading will be completed within 3 months, assured the traders that shop owners will not pay any amount to take ownership of their shops on completion. Chief Eder urged street traders to avail themselves the opportunity by moving into the area provided for them in the market to help rid the state of street trading, adding that shops are equally available for 50,000 naira only for interested buyers. The chairman, Anambra State Market Amalgamated Traders Association, Asmata Oyago Branch, Mr. Ugochukwu Nwokaka, urged the developer to expedite action to ensure early completion of the project. In his reaction, the chairman, Concerned Shop Owners Association of Oyago Branch, Chief Joseph Obuze, extolled Governor Chukwuma Soludo for giving them a transition committee chairman with listening ears and prayed God to give him the courage and wisdom to continue the good work he is doing in Njikoka local government area, and solicited for the extension of the market reconstruction and upgrading of other markets in the local government area.
We have found one chairman who has now established a standard we have been praying for. I'm the chairman of Oyago Market Association, the owners. But for a long time, we have been fighting, even with the past chairman of the local government. At the end of the day, this is the chairman that came. Look at what is happening now. A new version of Oyago is coming to stay. Don't even this part, he promised us that he will buy the tax. And people will begin to enjoy the dividend of democracy. And then, who are we to say no? Have you ever seen where a chairman will say that people who own their shop will get their shop back free of charge? You don't pay CCO. It's everywhere on social media. Get back your shop. So the tenants who own the shops, they are not telling the owners the truth. So they create the controversy. That was the problem, but we were able to discover this thing. And today, we are celebrating it.
Still to come on the news this morning, federal government launches ecosystem to accelerate economic development. How the group claims responsibility for new missile attack on British oil tanker. Remember that Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. The news returns after this time out. Please join us again.
Great taste, great fun. Capri Sun, the taste of fun.
This is ABS, Heartbeat of the East.
Great taste, great fun. Capri Sun, the taste of fun.
Glad to have you back. The federal government of Nigeria has launched an ecosystem, Tech Advantage Nigeria, where apprentices connect with the business owners. Tech Advantage, among other things, can assist aspiring entrepreneurs learn from seasoned experts. Individuals can train and empower themselves through the academy, while customers can contact and hire skilled individuals through the job platform. Princess Ekuyajide of our Abuja Bureau has details.
Unveiling the platform in Abuja, the Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology, Chief Uche Naji, said it will propel the socioeconomic development of the country while serving as a great force for economic prosperity, social inclusion, and national pride for future generations. He said that the platform will unlock boundless potential of the people to our future powered by technology, which will cause a wind of change and transform the country into a technologically advanced nation. According to him, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's renewed hope agenda points a clear vision at Nigeria where innovation fuels economic growth, empowers individuals, and brings about a brighter future for all.
I therefore urge all Nigerians, particularly our young ones, young professionals, and artisans, to explore the Tech Advantage Online Academy and equip themselves with the skills of tomorrow. Seek opportunities through the Tech Advantage Jobs platform and build their careers in the tech sector. Showcase their expertise and connect with potential customers in the Tech Advantage online marketplace and join the online community and become part of a vibrant network of tech.
The Chief Executive Officer of the Tech Advantage Nigeria, Mr. Amu Obeide, had earlier said that Tech Advantage is an initiative that seeks to take the successes of the Computer Village business model and scale them across the country. He noted that Computer Village serves as a major support system for innovation and technology adoption across the country and a source of livelihood for many Nigerians who are being made possible through a business model that includes technical trainings and apprenticeship, business startup support and mentorship.
So we came up with the idea to take a very successful story in Nigeria and use technology to scale it across the country. The concept of computer villages. Computer villages have generated billions of naira in Nigeria and create employment, but they are clustered at different parts of the country. So for us tech gurus, when you look at an idea like that, you're asking yourself, how can 1 million people benefit? How can 10 million people benefit? So the Honorable Minister said we should take that concept and make it national and use the power of technology. I think that deserves a round of applause, yes.
On his part, the Director General of National Center for Technology Management, Dr. Olushola Odusayan, expressed optimism that the platform will yield the desired results, especially for the youths. Tech Advantage is designed so that traders and startups can expand their reach through the online market space, and technicians can come together, share knowledge, and collaborate. In Abuja, Princess Ekwi Ajide reporting.
And on the foreign scene, Yemen's Iran-aligned Health Group has claimed a new missile attack in Western interest amid Israel's war on Gaza, this time on a British oil tanker that the United States identified as a Panamanian flagged at carrying crude oil bound for India. Yahya Saree, the group's military spokesperson, said in a televised statement that a large number of appropriate naval missiles were used to target the Pollux tanker in the Re-60s DC, inaccurate and direct hits. Saree said that the Yemeni armed forces will not hesitate to implement and expand their military operations in defense of beloved Yemen and in confirmation of continued practical solidarity with the Palestinian people. He, however, did not say how much damage the tanker sustained or provide further details. The U.S. Department of State has said that the Pollux, which is identified as a Panamanian-flagged oil tanker bound for India, was struck on its port side by a missile fired from Yemen. The Houthis have been disrupting trade through Red Sea since mid-November, promising that their attacks will continue until Israel's war on Gaza is halted and aid reaches besieged Palestinians. Over now to sports. Nigeria strikers Victor Osimhen and Victor Boniface have been ranked by Sport Bible among the top 10 best strikers in the world, and excluding the duo, only Lautaro Martinez and Julian Alvarez feature as compatriots on the list. With the focus solely on the center forward to play in the number 9 role for their teams, there are few better than both Nigerian forwards, with Osimhen recently claiming the 2023 African Footballer of the Year award for his goal-scoring feat for Napoli in the 2022-2023 season. Victor Osimhen is one of the most sought-after strikers in the world. The African Footballer of the Year was unpayable last season at Napoli, won the league for the first time since 1990. The striker also finished the season as the league's top scorer with 26 goals. Similarly, Victor Boniface, the 23-year-old, has developed into one of the deadliest front men around, with 16 goals and 8 assists for table-topping Bayer Leverkusen. Before his current injury, he has been instrumental to Xabi Alonso's side, who are vying for a first Bundesliga title, and is still their top scorer despite missing over 2 months of action. They currently sit first in the table with 58 points after 22 matches. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any parts of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Oka. Follow us on X at ABS Radio TV and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. A quick recap of our major stories. Anambra State Government has debunked insinuation of targeting vendors, newspapers, and enforcement of regulations on street vending. Work is advancing on Amansi Ifitoka New Government House Arome Road project. Federal government has launched ecosystem to accelerate economic development. And on the foreign scene, we told you that how the group has claimed responsibility for new missile attack on British oil tanker. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's it on the news this morning. Many thanks for joining us. My name is Chidimma Orangwa. Good morning.